I was fighting some demons. In the field, bitch, I'm deep in. I was
high school, 11th grade, 12th grade, playing sports. Every sport you could think of, I played. I was athletic. See how tall I am? Moment started struggling, I ain't want to get no job. You know what I started doing? I started selling drugs. Crack cocaine. When it came to meth, I got some. Heroin, I got some. Helped my mother out. Helped my brothers out. I thought money was everything. As long as I had money in my pocket, nobody could tell me nothing. You know what that led to? Murder. Drug deal going bad.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gorgeouslyreal TV. I am so sorry for the absence, but if you're on my Instagram and my Facebook, then you would know that I was absent because my sister decided to knock my phone out of my hand onto the concrete on December the 16th. So I didn't want to do any videos because I thought that you guys would be able to see the cracks in my on my screen in the video. So that is why I have not done any videos, and I want to say thank you so much. I think I'm at 924 subscribers or something around that. I haven't checked it in the past couple of days, but as you can see, I showed you a clip in the beginning of the video. Now, we're going to talk about how our Black young men are always being made to think they're supposed to be the man of the house. Like their mothers treat them like that's her husband instead of that being her son. I have watched this happen within my own family where it's like the boy, since he is a boy, he has to take a position of a man because the father may not be there. And there is no reason you should be sitting here having a child with someone and not contributing to that child's life. The woman didn't lay down and have that child by herself, so she should not have to raise it by herself. I am a product of that. My father was not in my life. He was back and forth, back and forth. And you see the video where I found out that the person who I thought was my father for the past 30 years isn't my father. And, you know, he decided to expose me as if that was something that I knew when I'm finding out just like you. But back to the situation at hand, our young Black men should not be put into that position. How many of these children had to grow up faster than they should have, didn't get to enjoy a childhood because they see their mother struggling and they feel like it's on them to step up and take care of it. When really, no, it's not. It's their job to be a child, to grow up and be able to say, yes, I enjoyed my childhood. Not, I had to sit here and go sell drugs so that I could help my mom around the house. I don't understand this type of dynamic, but like I said, I see it a lot and it's not stopping. It's something that is continuing to be a generational curse. You need to grow up fast for what? You're the parent, so you should be taking care of your child. How many of them are in jail because they got caught doing something they weren't supposed to do so that they can help mama? That makes no sense to me. If I ever do have a son, he will not be put in a position to think that he has to go and sell drugs, get a gun, and rob so that he can help to support the household. No, you're the parent. You're supposed to do what you have to do. And I understand everyone falls on hard times. I get it. But how many of our young black men are in prison and in jail right now because of situations like that? It really just got me to thinking, like, this happens too much. It happens way too much. And why are we as a people, we're comfortable with it? No one is trying to stop it and say, you know what? You focus on being a child. I'm the parent. You let me handle that. No. You rather see your child, your son, locked up and in jail for life for 15 years over stupid things that they should not be getting involved in. I just don't think that's okay. And either you can agree with me or you don't have to. It's really okay for us to agree to disagree on this subject, because I'm pretty sure I'm about to tap a lot of nerves. And if this video offends you, then that means that I'm talking about you. If the shoe fits, then wear it. But he looks like he's young and he's had to grow up in the prison system because he needs to help his mom. No, you just heard him say he was selling heroin, this, that, and the third, to help my mother. Like, what? To help your mother? Your mother should have been a parent and not even put you in that position. Allow them to be children. This is just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I pray my child, my nephew, they grow up to be able to be great young men one day, but not sitting here doing illegal things to help their family. I'm not okay with that. None of us should be okay with it, but this is something that no one is going to talk about. I can't speak for white families, Latino families. I can't speak for anybody else, but what I've seen and what I've heard. And this mainly happens to black young men. Because white young boys, they can sit there and, their parents will, hey, if they got to take 2, 3, 4 jobs to pay whatever they need to pay, they'll do it. And they'll allow their son and daughter, whatever, to enjoy being a child. Now, I get that everybody's situation is not always ideal, and I do get that this can happen to whites, Hispanics, Asian, whatever. I get that. But I'm saying it is prominent in the black community. Stop having children that you cannot take care of. It's easy for you to use a contraceptive. You don't have to get pregnant. Wrap it up, use birth control, or don't even have sex at all, because we should not be bringing children into dysfunction. Y'all are too comfortable with this. And then you have the females who love to go and get pregnant because they want to trap a man. A baby does not keep a man, nor does it make a relationship better. If that relationship was already on the rocks, then 9 times out of 10, you having that baby, it's going to ruin the relationship. It is not going to make him say, oh, you know what, I want to marry you, or I want to step up. If he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do before you got pregnant, then he's not going to do it afterwards. So we really need to get out of this sad mentality that if I have this baby, he has to deal with me. No, he doesn't have to do anything. Do you know who that child mainly gets stuck on? The mother. It's not really stuck on the father. They get to sit there, pick up and leave, and go and have another kid somewhere, or go marry somebody else, or go be with somebody else, while you're sitting there having to care for a child that now you can't care for because you're not getting his help. So why even have a child in the first place if you're going to have to bring this child into a dysfunctional situation where they might not have the best quality of life because you're struggling. If you're struggling, the last thing you should be doing is being in a relationship or having sex. You should be focusing on getting yourself into a better situation and then have a child. I do also understand everything is not planned. Some people end up pregnant and they didn't expect to. But at the end of the day, take responsibility of your sexual life. Just as you would pay a bill, just as you would go to a doctor's appointment, whatever. Take care of your sexual life as well and be safe about it, because you don't have to bring a child into nonsense. And I am tired of seeing these young black men get affected because daddy wasn't around and mommy can't handle it. So now I'm going to bed with nothing in my tummy. Mommy doesn't have enough money to go buy me school clothes. Mommy don't have enough money to keep the lights on. Things like this should not happen. This is why we should have listened to the Bible and did things the way that he said to do it. Because when we decided that we were going to go against the grain, just like Adam and Eve, we brought more problems. I am overseeing problematic young men because a lot of them do have a ton of potential. It's just the fact that they were not nurtured right. Their mom wants to look at them as a husband and as a provider instead of as a son and a child. Why? Explain why. Y'all are definitely open to let me know how you feel about this situation. I want to hear how you feel about the situation. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's get the discussion going. But that is basically my stance on that. I don't feel like it should be happening. That almost broke me down into tears. Hearing him sit there and say he basically is where he is because he had to make some choices because he needed to support his mom. So basically, if his mom had been a mother from the jump, he wouldn't be where he is. But she wasn't doing that. She wanted him to go and provide. You're supposed to provide. You're the parent. And one more thing. Those of you who sit there and say once your child turns 18, you are done with it, they need to go on their way. A child is forever. It doesn't matter if that child is 30, 40 years old. Yes, they're an adult, but they are still your child. I'm 30 years old, about to be 31, January the 22nd. But I am still my mother's child. And despite my no good father not being in my life, I went to college. I made the right decisions. I didn't get pregnant out of wedlock. I didn't do any of that. Why? Because at 16 years old, I decided I was not about to be a statistic. That's not what I wanted to be. And even to this day, it offends other females that I say that I don't want to be a statistic. Yes, I do want to be a wife first. Then I want to be a mother. I don't like the whole baby mama, baby daddy. I don't even like those words. Like, it aggravates the hell out of me when I hear somebody say baby daddy and baby mama. Like, why can't we say mother and father, husband and wife? Why is it always girlfriend and boyfriend? Or you're my friend with benefits? Stop giving these boyfriends husband benefits. He is not your husband. Therefore, you should not be living with him. You should not be giving him a child because he didn't give you the opportunity of making you an honest woman. When he can do that, okay, go from there. But what you fail to realize is these men get very complacent, which means they get very comfortable very fast. So if you're sitting there and you're deciding you want to play house, guess what he's going to do? He's going to play house. And then you're going to be sitting there and 11 years done went by and he still hasn't married you. And you don't understand why he hasn't. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I really need you to understand. Because this channel is not about doing these cookie cutter stories. That's not what this is. I don't have this channel to get on here and talk BS and to be fake. You're not going to get that from me. Which is why my channel has not hit the top yet. Because don't nobody want to hear the truth. They want to keep talking about celebrities. They want to keep talking about nonsense and seeing pranks and stupid childish things like that. You're not going to get that from me. I'm 30 years old. I'm a grown woman. And so that's not going to happen over here. And if I'm not your cup of tea, then, that's fine. I understand everybody's not going to like what I have to say. They're not going to like my channel. That's completely fine. And to the ignorant white person who said that my channel was ghetto, explain to me how this channel is ghetto, sweetheart. Because you literally watched a video of my cat that I took down because of your comment, because I didn't like what you put under it. It was a video of my kitten, a Christmas tree, and then my kitten. And you said that was ghetto because her name is Baby Savage. Let me explain to you why I decided to name her that. I named her Baby Savage because she likes to fight. You could pick her up and then the next minute she's fighting you. Or she's fighting the other cats. She doesn't back down at all and she's very tiny. She doesn't back down. She's fearless. So I named her Baby Savage. Now, you explain to me, when was the word savage ghetto? What was ghetto about it? Because you really, instead of me sitting there popping off like I wanted to, I'm like, you know what? Let me just take the whole video down because I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I went to your channel, sweetie, and you have 1 subscriber. 1. And you're talking to me as if you know what you're doing, and you obviously don't. Evil Nerd 2. That's the name of your channel, right? Evil Nerd 2. Well, let me tell you something. I don't back down for nobody. There is no fear here. I just think you're completely ignorant to sit there and get on my channel and sit there and say that my channel is ghetto, sweetie. Did you even watch any of the videos? I doubt it. Because if you did, you wouldn't be saying that. And I don't know if you said that because I'm also a black female. But, sweetie, I wasn't raised in the ghetto. I don't know what that feels like. My mommy took very, very good care of me. I stayed in townhouses my whole life. I didn't stay in the projects. So where do you get the ghetto from? You need to stop trying to say things to offend people, thinking you're doing something, and go get your stuff together. Because if you had your stuff together, you wouldn't have time to get on my YouTube channel and say something so ignorant. And you wanted me to get mad. But I laughed at you. I thought it was funny. I especially thought it was funny when I went to your channel and you ain't got number 1 subscriber. 1. But you talking. You ain't even got a real profile picture. But you talking, right? Don't go there with me. See, this whole accent that I have, when I get upset, it starts to come out. So I'm not going to let that happen today. I'm not going to do that with you. I don't know why y'all are always trying to associate ghetto with black people. But then as soon as someone says something about your race, it's a whole different story. So don't get on my channel disrespecting me at all. You're not going to get a response. Your comment is going to get deleted. And I'm going to move on about my day. I'm only saying something because you're obviously trying to associate ghetto with being black. And that's not how that works. It's a lot of hood white people out there. It's a lot of hood Hispanic people. So know what you're talking about before you go and start running your mouth. Or before you become some type of keyboard gangster. That was hilarious to me. You commented on a Christmas video and said it was ghetto. This channel is ghetto. Wow. So if you choose to comment on this video, make sure when you comment, sweetie, that you make it make sense. Because ghetto does not go for just one race. That's not how that works. Get your mind out of the past, sweetie. And I'm not even finna go into that, what my race fought for and what we've been through. Because I wasn't there. I didn't live through those days. I didn't go through that. But what I do know is, before you call somebody ghetto, especially me, go and check my stats. Go and check how many degrees I got. Go do that, since I'm so ghetto. Or since this channel is so ghetto. If it's so ghetto, why are you watching it? That don't seem dumb to you, that you're sitting here saying something so ignorant, but you sat there and you watched the video? Really? 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 I don't play those type of games. So don't play with me when it comes to that. Don't ever get on here again and disrespect me. Do you understand? You don't have a choice but to understand. Because the next time you do it, you're getting blocked. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. And I hope your New Year is even better. I'm going to end this video. Like I said, get in the comments and let's discuss this whole thing. Keep it respectful. If you do not keep it respectful, I'm deleting your comment. And you won't be able to comment anymore. Because we're not going to do that. We can all talk without disrespecting and degrading each other. So y'all have a nice day. Thank you for tuning into my video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you would like. And make sure you also tap the notification bell so that when I upload, you'll be one of the first to see the video. Y'all enjoy your day.